Hello, and I hope you're having a good day. I was moved to make this video because I know that there's a lot of things going on in the world right now. And I just wanted to give you a little reminder to connect with Earth, connect with nature, go outside to clear your energy and to cleanse your soul, your heart space. And I want to share a little story about how I did that yesterday. I just got back from Sedona, Arizona, and absolutely magical place as far as scenery and spirituality and all of those wonderful things to connect you back to your mind, your body, your heart, and to nature. And so yesterday on Sunday, I was absolutely exhausted because Saturday is when I traveled back home and I missed my flight. So I was lugging around luggage all over the place. I tried so hard to make my flight, but for whatever reason, I missed it. And the next day, Sunday, my body was still very sore. And I was just still absolutely exhausted. And Spirit told me, go outside, go into nature, and I will re-energize you, essentially was the message that I got. And of course, it took me some time to actually follow through. I unpacked a little bit, I cleaned up a little bit. And I finally got to the trail I was going to hike. Now, I've done this trail many times, but something about it yesterday hit differently. Now, when you walk into this trail, you're fully encompassed by trees, and it's absolutely magical. And the smell of the beautiful trees and flowers, and everything's in blossom right now, and it really brought me a great sense of joy and gratitude. And so I headed up the hill of one of these trails that branches off. And I came across these beautiful flowers, and I just sat and watched the bees, the bumblebees. They're all big and fluffy, and they're sticking their little heads into the flowers, and I don't know, it's just so cute. I have video that I'm going to insert in after this video, and it was just so cute, and I was just connecting. I was connecting with the bees. I was connecting with the earth and the flowers, and it was so centering. And I continued up the trail, and they must have installed new benches because there was this new bench, and it was overlooking this beautiful scenery. And you could see the ocean from where I was, and I sat on this bench, and I just took a moment to reflect and sit in gratitude, and I meditated for a while in the beautiful space. And it really gave me a sense of peace and love, and just gratitude, just feeling grateful for everything that I am, for everything that I have, and everyone that is in my life and that has entered my life, and just taking a moment for really sitting in that appreciation. It's quite magical. So I continued up the path, and I came across some people, and for whatever reason they said hi to me, and that was new. I mean, I've walked this trail many times, and it's rare when people talk to you, but literally like 9 out of 10 people said hi to me. And I said hi back, or maybe I said hi first because we made eye contact, but that was a new space, at least for, walking this trail. And so I'm walking, and this lizard pops out, like out of nowhere, into the trail. And he's chilling. He's looking around, and there's like this trail of ants. And he pops over to the ants, and he like eats a few, and one like crawls up on his head, and he grabs it and eats it. Oh, it's so cool and so precious. And I hung out with that lizard for about 4 minutes, and he let me get really close to him, like really close, like within a foot of this little lizard. I mean, it's probably about this big, maybe like 4 inches, 5 inches. And he let me get really close to him. I'm going to insert video of him after this as well. And, I hung out with him for a while, and I was like, hey, when I come down this path again, you say hi, okay? And, along the way, I'm talking to the animals, I'm talking to the flowers, I'm telling them how beautiful they are. Because if the energy that you share with animals and plants, it really brings them to life. And so I say goodbye to the lizard, and I walk the trail a bit, and I come around the bend of the mountain, and the wind is just blowing. I mean, it's strong and it's cold, and I'm like, ooh, I'm going to turn around and go back the other way. And so I do. I turn around to try to avoid the wind, and I see this dirt path that kind of goes up over the hill, and I'm like something nudged me. Like spirit was like, go that way. And I was like, okay, I'll go this way. And I come across the same lizard. He said hello to me again, because I was in the same kind of space that I was with him earlier. And so I went up the dirt path or whatnot, and there he was again. And he said hello to me when I came across that trail again. He kept his word. And so I realized that this dirt path led to the windy side of the hill. And I was like, Spirit, you really want me to continue down this path? And I got the answer, yes, go down this path. And I was like, okay. And so the wind is beating me up. I've got one finger on my ear because, the wind is hitting it, and it's cold. And I'm like, is it going to be windy the whole time I'm on this side of the mountain? And maybe 2 minutes later, the wind completely calmed down, and I was able to walk in the sun, and it was really, really nice. So I'm glad I went down that path and listened to Spirit, right? And I'm talking to the flowers or whatever, again, telling them how beautiful they are. And so there's this one trail that I really like to go down when coming around the mountain. And it's a trail that I go down often, because sometimes I see wildlife down that trail. And so I go down that trail and there's vegetation like everywhere. Like everything is blooming. There's beautiful flowers and plants, and things are a little overgrown. So they're like really high up and almost like taking up the trail, like kind of crossing. So you kind of walk through it, right? And I've been down this trail many times, and I come across a blackberry bush. Now, I didn't know blackberries grew right here. So I like picked me some blackberries, and I was trying to be very mindful. I was like, I don't want to pick too many. There are animals that live off of these beautiful fruits, right? And so I'm like, oh, well, let me just grab these two more. And so I grabbed these two more and I put them in my hand, and a spider is like right here. And I was like, oh, I didn't kill him. I promise I didn't kill him. I just brushed him off of me, and I was like, okay, I've taken enough. I'm done. I've taken enough. Okay. So, I continued down the path or whatnot, and, I'm walking. I make it to the main trail, and there's like people behind me. There's people in front of me, and I come across a bend, and all of a sudden, this coyote just casually, like, kind of trots in front of me and jumps over some tree lines or whatnot. And I was like, wait a minute, did anybody else see this? And when I came across the bend, I couldn't see anybody in front of me. I couldn't see anybody behind me. So no one else saw this coyote except for me. And I was just like, wow, nature's really showing itself to me right now. Like, really, really showing itself to me. And I felt extremely blessed. And I just sat there for a second and was like, okay. And I looked up on Google. I was like, what does it mean spiritually when you're on a path alone and a coyote crosses your path? And Google says a coyote sighting is generally a message to take a look within, to not take life too seriously, to lighten up, to learn to laugh at ourselves and even our mistakes. And that's kind of the journey I'm on right now. Like, I'm looking within, I'm doing a lot of healing. And even yesterday, or not yesterday, but on Saturday when I missed my flight, I literally just had to laugh at everything that happened, because that's a crazy story in its own. It also says coyotes also remind us of anything that we do to others will come back to us, good or bad. And then ask the question, are you afraid of change? And it was funny in that moment, because no, I'm not afraid of change, but yes, I am afraid of change. So it was really good to kind of reflect on that message that I received. And had I not gone down this path, right, I would have never seen this coyote. And also, lizards. Lizards are actually a sign of a good omen. They are associated with both good luck and prosperity. So me getting to hang out with that lizard too was like, there's just blessings and messages all around, right? And I actually just was kind of stuck there for a second. And then I leave And I also see another coyote. And I got a little bit of video of him as well. So I'll insert that one at the end of this as well. So I just wanted to remind everyone, when you're feeling, stuck or upset about what's going on in this world, and don't get me wrong, what's going on is not okay. But if you are safe and you are able to go outside in nature and reconnect, please do so. This will charge you in the most beautiful and positive way. And just look at Mother Earth for the beautiful, beautiful, vast, living, divine earth that she is. And then look up into the sky and say hello to Father Sky, Moon, Sun, stars. And just remember how blessed you are. Even if you don't have much, you have air to breathe. You have life. It's just a reminder to get outside, get off your phone, and to move your body and to reconnect with nature. Because if you're open and willing to listen, she will talk to you. She'll talk to you through the plants. She'll talk to you through the wind. She'll talk to you through the animals. And she will encompass you with love. So with that being said, have a great day. And enjoy what you have. Enjoy what you have and clear your space, your mind. Here are the videos of the animals that I encountered. Actually really, really cool. I think I recorded them in vertical view, so you may need to shift your screen, but they're so cute. They're absolutely so cute. So enjoy. Have a blessed day. Catching the bumblebees in action. Yeah, they're having a good time.
I like to watch them when the flowers in my yard.
Yeah, oh, you're lucky. Have a great day. You guys are so cool. Can I get another snack? foot away from him, maybe less. Oh, look. It's taking off. Well, it's nice to meet you. Goodbye, dear friend. This is a different coyote. This one's smaller than the one I saw earlier. Well, that's the video, guys. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, so that I can keep doing this and bringing you guys light, love, and joy. And thank you again for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.